Hi. As I was studying about the Nepal situation, which is mainly centered around social media and the Gen Zs, I have noticed a very interesting yet causal factor. Over the past half a decade, unrest has become a global pattern. And now it is visible in the most fragile and developing economies of South Asia and Southeast Asia in the form of economic distress, unemployment, corrupt governments, military taking over the governments. And we also can see youth at the core of all of it in the form of protests. Public anger needs an expression, and Gen Zs took to online to protest until they couldn't when the government banned the social media apps. We see unrest and protests not only in Nepal but also in the neighboring countries of India. Pakistan has seen a rise in military's power and control over the country after the ousting of Imran Khan. Sri Lanka has faced a full blown economic collapse. Myanmar has been taken over by the military and Afghanistan by the Taliban. Again, the fall of democratic governments. If you look beyond India's neighborhood into the Southeast Asia, the countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, there is also so much public discontentment, economic distress, and protest. Though as not serious as is in Nepal, Bangladesh, but there are protests in those countries too. Notice a pattern here. This is predominantly happening in the last 5 years. That is post COVID. Wonder why? Because COVID has hit every nation very hard economically, and these countries, which are developing economies, are struggling to cope up. Add to it corrupt practices of government and systemic failure. And on the other side of it is the youth of the country who are active on social media and are aware of anything and everything that is going on around the globe, including the economic distress, inflation, and unemployment, which directly affect the youth. COVID has given us all so much time that our time on screens in social media has increased drastically globally. We see people of all age groups in various different social media apps doing content of all different types, some for fun, some for educational purposes, and some are building livelihood on it. I'm aware that the mainstream media is calling this youth protest in Nepal as the Gen Z movement, highlighting the ban of the social media. But I'd argue that from centuries, see it in revolutions, revolts, protests, youth has always been the center of change, of protests, of revolutions which led to change. And the Gen Zs, true to their time, took it online. I see this as evolution of revolution. As much as I'm all in for this evolution of revolution, I'm so very disturbed by the fact that the amount of violence that is being inflicted on the face of this planet every day is huge and is increasing each day, which is not acceptable. Each successful revolution comes with a set of responsibilities to build a better future, to build a better nation, to build a better tomorrow. In South Asia's case, the youth are rewriting the politics, are rewriting the future. But the real test is in how persistent, how patient, and how rigorous can they be in building a new and better future for their country and thus themselves. Until we meet again, namaste.